Hello, I am Adil VC. I am here to take a seminar topic on redtacton technology. It's a wireless transmission technology. In the early stages, the concept was intra-body communication and it was developed by IBM in 1996. They are started, but it has some limitations. So, in further situations, Nippon Telegraph and Telecommunication, the company, has developed and named redtacton technology. And the introduction was on introduction. Redtacton is a human area wireless network technology. It gives safe and high-speed network transmission. So it has a speed of 10 MB per second speed, and the name was given as red means warmth in the according to Japanese culture, and tacton touch or tacton means action triggered by touching. So the name was given redtacton technology. It does not rely on electromagnetic waves or light waves. It transmits data using weak electric fields on the human body surface, and it uses that electric fields on the surface of the body as a transmission medium. Redtacton is a novel communication technology because it is neither wireless nor wire communication. So it uses the surface of the body as a transmission medium, supporting IEEE 802.3 duplex communication at 10 MB per second speed. And what is redtacton? Redtacton is defined as redtacton is a human area networking technology that uses the surface of the human body as a safe, high-speed network transmission path. Redtacton uses the minute electric field emitted on the surface of the human body. This is what means redtacton. And the principle that uses redtacton is that redtacton relies upon the principle that the optical properties of an electro-optical crystal can vary according to the changes of a weak electric field. That means we uses a electric optical sensor, a crystal, on the system. So the variations on the properties of electro-optical crystal shows the signal or data and takes the data. Mechanism of communication with a redtacton. Here we have said that data is received using a photoelectric field sensor, and that combines with the electro-optical crystal and a laser light to detect fluctuations in the minute electric field. So the naturally occurring electric field induced on the surface of the human body dissipates into the earth. In this way, we are getting the data extracted from the transmitted electric field by the transmitter, and it was decoded to data. On the figure next drawing, we can understand more. So here in the first figure, it's a model for the transmission. It shows surface of the body. So one side is the left side shows redtacton transmitter and right side shows redtacton receiver. On the transmitter side, transmitter circuit, it transmits a electrical field or electrical signal through human body, through the surface of the human body, and in the receiver side, a laser beam is used and electro-optical crystal. So the data is decoded. The data was transmitted using through the surface of the human body, and for not affecting the human body, the electrodes are fixed above insulators, so human body is safe. The next figure shows the block diagram of a transceiver. Human body is connected with the insulating film and the transceiver is connected. It's a device can install on human body. On going to the next figure, The first figure on left side shows only uh, only the connection was done if we touch on a device or installed device. On our body, one device is installed already, but to connect to another, we just need to touch only. At that time, the connection was developed at the place. It shows the connection, and the next slide we can have an example. The transmitter induces the weak electric field. On the side, we are going to print something on the phone. So just touching the printer can access the data from mobile to printer and can print on it. And the earth is ground. Most of the electric field leads to ground. So we are discussing about the working of the redtacton. Working. The transmitter sends the data to the receiver through human body. Transmitting transceiver creates a change in the field. That means in the human body there is a minimal electric field, and transmitter changes or induces an electric field into the human body. Field from the human body dissipates into the earth, and electric field is receiving using sensing technology. Receiving transceiver recognizes the change in the electric field. Sensing technology measures the weak electric fields induced. So, electric optical crystal uses laser to convert and read the signal. In this way, the redtacton technology works. In symbol, we can say that the transmitter sends data through human body and the receiver accepts it and decode into digital data. Okay, we can say the features. Redtacton has many features. Some main functional features are given below. Touch. It's a feature of redtacton. Means on touching, gripping, sitting, walking, stepping, and other human movements can be the triggers or for unlocking or locking, starting or stopping equipment or obtaining data. For example, if some door is locked by using redtacton, we can just touching the lock or the knob, the door will get unlocked. And in medical field also, touch is useful. In case of some medicines we need, the medicines we can use, can be stored in our redtacton transceiver. So even if we are taking the wrong medicine, it gets alarm, because on the bottles of medicines also have redtacton. So on taking wrong medicine, it can get alarms. And next one is broadband and interactive. In the case of wire, Wi-Fi and other transmission technologies, it takes it gets slowed down when the communication was more than gets more in number. So in redtacton technology, it gets same speed always, because on increasing the connections, also the transmission medium have increases. So it is another feature. And in the next one is any media, because in addition to the human body, we can use dielectrics or conductors as a transmission media, or in combination. So redtacton is not only using human body, it also uses dielectrics or conductors for transmission. And the next, the advantages of redtacton is introducing. On we say that there's no traffic issues, because On for transmission, a separate channel is introduced there, and the data transfer is faster and easier through this technology. Data loss during transfer is less on redtacton, and use of minimum amount of power. It only uses minimum power to transmit data, and it is more secure. Security is more. Also, it can be used for security purposes, like entering into a building. We can access cards using redtacton and other more security. And the security is more because the transmission media is our body, so its hacking is difficult or impossible, slightly impossible, we can say that. And it has also disadvantages that it has no compelling applications, because it was not on implemented stage, it was under developing stage. So now in these conditions it has no compelling applications, and it was too costly because its transmitter or the transceiver devices are too costly and are less in use, or nothing is in use, we can say that like that. It can be useful within few centimeters only. We can't transmit to a larger distance or something else. Only we can use it in our near places. And effects on human body is still under research. We don't know it is harmful or not harmful for their body, so it's under development or research. Now we can check the applications of redtacton transmitter. One-to-one services. With the ability to send attribute data from personal information devices on the body to computers embedded in the environment. One-to-one services could be implemented that are tailored to the individual needs of the user. It says that to transmit data from a mobile phone to computer or some other devices, we can only need one touch the two devices. It's one-to-one services. And security application, we can use it in cards, identity card, and our visiting everything. Redtacton could be installed on doors, cabinets, and other locations, calling for secure access. So that, or in case of misleading or misusing the cards, it can get alarm. If someone don't need to go there, but in case he goes by his card, it gets alarm and gets blocked. At the same time, all the transaction details and relevant user attributes could be logged by the security system. An alarm sounds automatically to avoid accidental medicine injection, touch advertising, and receive information. I previously said that there's a chance of misleading taking wrong medicines. So using this redtacton, we can previously record the medicine which we uses, and while taking the wrong medicine, it gets alarm. The next application was device personalization. So if we are every day using many devices, electronic devices, or like that, so each device needs setup, registration, and configuration information for an individual user. So in case of that, we can previously set up on the redtacton device. So on using with the another device, it gets automatically registered or configured in advance with our needs. It's a helpful feature. And new behavior patterns, tables, walls, floors, and chairs can all act as conductors or dielectrics. We also said that they can also used as a redtacton transmission media, turning furniture and other architectural elements into a new class of transmission media. For example, a user could have instant access to the internet, namely by placing a laptop onto a conductive tabletop. It means if one table is conductive, we can use it as a conductor, and on using devices on it, it gets connected to the redtacton and to the internet or something else. We can choose it and can arrange it with our needs. In the next application, inducive operation of personal information. Communication is triggered by totally natural human actions and behavior. So there is no need to insert smart cards, connect cables, tune frequencies, or any of the other inconveniences usually associated with today's electronic devices. That means we are easy to carry and the connections was simple. These are the applications, and I will go to conclusion. We conclude that when we compare redtacton with other technology present today, it can give a better performance over others, and we can say that to connect the network within short distances, redtacton is best. In this technology, there is no problem of hackers as our body is itself a media. So nowadays we are extremely going through the security issues. So it's a major feature of redtacton technology because it has high security and the hackers can't hack data from this because the transmission medium is our body, so it's very precious, and it is something variety from all those all other transmission technologies. So it's a very good opportunity where transmission technology, even when it gets developed and get out. On increasing the users, it gets cheap and more speed can be increased. The speed can be increased by future updates. Okay, thank you.